It's no secret to the people that know me that I'm obsessed with the idea of flywheels. And a few weeks ago, Will and I had done a video on the difference between a flywheel and a doom loop. And I felt like maybe, a bit more explanation is necessary because the concept is a little bit esoteric. But here's what we mean when we say doom loop. And again, when we talk to clients, one of my favorite things to ask them, which comes from our 4 a.m. report podcast, is what keeps you up at night. And the answer that comes back quite clearly, there's a pattern in this, is that people keep changing their strategy, or let's be honest, really trying different tactics and hoping that one of them will be the one hit wonder that sort of saves you in this post-pandemic world, on the marketing or sales or whatever front you're calling it right now. So what is a doom loop? Quite clearly, a doom loop is when you keep changing your plan every 3 weeks as if on cue, and moving from one way of doing things to the next. So for example, you're focusing on a certain way of getting leads, and suddenly you're like, oh, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to promote this next launch of whatever type on LinkedIn, and then you get on there and you go hard for 3 weeks and you get people to be interested in it, and then you ditch it and then you try something else. You can't keep changing your mind, even if it takes a while to make a decision on what your big thing is, whether it's creating a podcast, whether it's creating this event series that's online, whatever that might be. Once you've decided what it is, stick with it. Nothing works in under 45 days. Most things take an average of 90 days to start showing you any kind of, for you to start hearing something other than silence. So pick a thing and stick with it. If you're still sort of moving around from one activity to the next and then being tempted to say that your marketing plans are not working, have a little look at that and commit to a few things.